Welcome. I'm Christina Rogers at christinarogers.guide, and I'm going to channel my spirit guide. Actually, it's not going to be Munara. It's going to be Issa, who is a healing guide. Let's see what she has to say. Dear ones, I am Issa. I am from the great eon, from the great beyond, and I bring healing, particularly self-healing. Many of you are working on healing yourselves at profound levels. You wish to totally change, to go inside and find these broken parts and to work with them skillfully, to uncover the core and to transform it. Self-healing can go in many different directions. One can go into oneself and look in different ways and find different parts in different dimensions that ask to be healed. Healing takes time in that you find what arises and heal it, and then wait, and then the next thing arises and you work on that. So it is not a one-shot deal, as you call this. It is more a practice that you incorporate into your daily life or schedule, or knowing that you will come back to it over and over again, and that it will have different nuances, different ways of seeing, and that you will find different parts of healing yourself, different parts and places and ways. We ask you to generate patience and faith with yourself around this. The guide has many times heard people say, I can't believe I haven't finished healing that, kind of disgustedly with themselves. And in truth, it is a practice where you sink in and heal, sink in the next level and heal, and sink in the next. It takes time. It takes a kindness for oneself. It takes a willingness to be soft with oneself. We ask that you create conditions that it is easy to come and do this work with yourself and to find this sweetness and this gentleness for yourself. And then to go back in your life and then return to this place with yourself to do more healing as something new or something old arises. Indeed, this is the way to live, in that you're working and being and working and clearing. And so it is this gentle movement from one activity, one way of being to the next and the next. There is this idea that you do something and it's like that, and yet indeed it is more a soft movement. We ask you to engender that, both in how you work with yourself, how you live your life, and how you come to the great unknown of beingness while living on planet Earth. Planet Earth is in an ascension process now. So each of you that have chosen to embody yourselves during this time are going through a process of ascension yourselves. Oftentimes this is like being squeezed and you feel like there is so much pressure upon you. And in that time you are transformed, as if there's a melding inside of yourself. And then you find new places within. We ask that you create this gentleness and kindness, not only for yourself, but for the planet and for all those on the planet that you travel with. You have each come to hold a part of this healing, and the healing is for your whole planet. It will take decades. It is not something that is over easily. And yet, if you see this as a journey where you traverse different areas and then traverse the next and the next, it lends more sweetness to the process. Thus we ask you to take this attitude. And yes, we do remind you this is not the first time on your planet this has happened. And yet for you, now, you are here. As your discomfort arises in being here at this time and things being stirred up, again, come to your heart and heal your heart and be with your aching heart and be with your pain. And as you be the healer to your own self, your own pain, then the circumstances or how you hold the circumstances around you will change. All right, I leave you with this. Many blessings. That was Issa. Many blessings.